dependable income through your active trading. Yours free today a $3,997 system which includes everything: training, software, and trade plans to develop a consistent trading income for yourself. But first, in today's presentation, we're going to identify exactly how you will create a consistent income for yourself, our essential trading hacks that we will share today from our 21 years of experience. You'll get to see the exact trading system here today and how to receive this $3,997 system for free. More to come on that later. So why listen to us? We've been working with active individuals just like yourself to create trading incomes over the last 21 years. NetPicks was started back in 1996 by myself. This is Mark Soberman, and I founded NetPicks back in 1996. You see our partner, Brian Short, in the business, and we have trained thousands of traders from around the world. In fact, over 108 countries to date. All of us are real traders. I personally took trades today. We have a great team to work with you every step of the way that also trade actively live in the markets. And you'll be hearing from and meeting Troy Noonan in just a moment. And he's the developer of the income trading system that you're going to learn here today. And then, of course, the rest of the team here as well that supports everything we do to make sure that all of you are successful with the active income trading system. So here's the honest truth. Yes, you can create consistent income trading. However, you must follow what we're about to share with you. Consider these are income trading hacks that have worked for us for many years. So I'm going to bring Troy on the presentation right now, and he's going to share these key principles with you that you'll want to go ahead and start implementing right away to develop your active income trading. So Troy, take it away.
Hello, everybody. First is the power of quitting. Get in, get out, get done. As income traders, our number one goal is to be able to quit our daily sessions with a positive result a large majority of the time while controlling our drawdown. That's key. We can steadily grow our account and achieve the big why we are trading in the first place. And of course, that is to create consistent income and to not give it back to the markets. That makes sense, right? The power of quitting allows us to take what the market wants to give us. Usually we're trying to get 1 or 2 winners a session and have a positive result, and in so doing we quit for the day. Most of our favorite trade plans tend to use a power of quitting of 1 trade. Remember, this means you quit for the day when you have at least 1 winning trade and a positive result, and not before. Get in, get out, get done, and back to your life with the power of quitting. This will save you considerable time. It will smooth out your equity curve, it will lower your drawdowns, which decreases your account size, and definitely steady your income. Plus, we will give you our exact parameters to use on every market. Number 2, income trade plans. Only a few markets provide the most consistent income opportunities. These are the markets you should trade for income and follow the trade plans we've developed for you. The trade plan is your key to a market's rewards. You're going to know exactly what market interval to trade, what time to start and stop, what your power of quitting is, where to set targets and protective stops. Consider it your recipe to success. And in just a bit, I'm going to share the exact markets you should be trading. Let's talk about number 3 first, the art of trading. There is an art to trading. Those who learn this art can typically add 50% or more to their income, and that's huge. Best of all, we can take the art of trading and reduce it to rules that we can follow. What do I mean by that? Well, one is understanding what we call key levels. This is very important. There are price levels that form natural support and resistance that we need to work around. We can increase our winning percentage by respecting and working around key levels. Another art is using what we call trading for profit. Knowing how to deal with a trade that has gone, I don't know, 80 to 90% of the way to your target, for example. What would you do? It's critical you have a plan. One of the final concepts of the art of trading is what we call getting in sync. Think of this. Many trades might start before your start time, but these can be excellent income trades. We always know how not to miss out on these opportunities and to get in sync with them, allowing us a quick strike for the day. And I love it when that happens because we're usually finishing early. And then I can just walk away from my trading and get on with the rest of my day. Hey Mark, let's share our favorite markets to trade based on these principles.
Troy, thanks so much for sharing that with us. So now let's take what Troy just taught us and let's talk about the best markets that you should be trading right now with the principles that Troy just shared with you. So what is the best day trading market for income? Our favorite is the Russell E-mini futures, symbol TF. So why is it our favorite? It is the most consistent over a number of years with our active trading. So the way that we do it is we start at 9:30 in the morning, New York time, and we always never trade any later than 12:30. That's our quitting time. However, most times we're going to be able to quit on the day positive with profits much, much quicker, thanks to what Troy taught you, which is the power of quitting. And we use a setting of one, meaning one winning trade plus a positive result. As soon as that happens, we're done for the day. We do use key levels that Troy also talked about, and those are typically the round price levels like 1272, 1273, and so on. And we like to adjust one tick above or below that when an entry falls right on that number. There's also some bigger key levels around what I call the tens, and that's like 1270, 1280, 1290, and we're going to go ahead and adjust by two ticks in that case. Now, we quickly took you through what getting in sync is, but yes, we absolutely, when we start the day at 9:30, if there is a trade that is open at that time, we will attempt to get on board that existing trade. Why do we do that? Because many times we can finish literally in just a few minutes. And one of the great things about the Russell E-mini now is that it's only $5 per tick. It used to be $10. So this makes it really safe for most account sizes, but it's very easy to scale up. So you can trade 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on contracts. So definitely our favorite active day trading market. Now, some of you may be in other places in the world and don't want to or are not able to day trade during US market hours. So our favorite European market hours to trade is the DAX futures. It's definitely our pick for consistent income. We start, as you can see, the parameters on the screen. 9 o'clock in the morning, Eurex time, and we quit at our power of quitting, which is 1, or taking 3 trades maximum. So a little different, what we call circuit breaker on this market. We almost always can get ourselves to be positive with power of quitting 1, and we just don't want to go beyond 3 trades because there are some days that could get a little bit choppy and sideways, and there's just no sense in keep trading when it's just not going to be a giving market that day. We definitely will adjust around key levels, which of course will teach you more thoroughly in the system, but that's the 5s and the 10s. So you see some examples there as it counts up by 5. I like to adjust about 1 to 2 ticks anytime we have an entry or a stop right on one of those numbers. We definitely try to get in sync, but be very mindful that this market stops trading overnight, so you could have gaps. So when that happens, we don't worry about getting in sync. There's also a mini version if you have a smaller account, and another option is the FTSE futures, which also works well for smaller accounts. So those are definitely excellent markets for just consistent day in and day out active trading income. Now, I know some of you will prefer Forex. So if you want to actively day trade, our most consistent market is always going to be the GBP US dollar. Okay, so that's going to be the British pound US dollar. Starting at 8:30 in the morning New York time, power of quitting 1 definitely has key levels, as you see defined here, what I call the 10s and the 25s. They're outlined here. Make that small adjustment like we talked about, getting in sync for sure. And Forex is really nice to be able to scale because you can trade minis, which are just $1 per pip. You can scale that, and then you can get up to standard, which are $10 per pip. And of course, as you know, there's plenty of liquidity in Forex. So as your account grows, you'll certainly be able to scale. But don't start at a high level. You always want to start with the bare minimum of risk. Make sure that you start developing that consistent income and then go ahead and start to add to your account. Also, if you want to have a little bit more activity, the Euro US and the Euro Yen are also very, very good, and you can use the exact same trading system that we'll demonstrate for you. There's also very good trading with these Forex markets in European hours and Asian trade zone hours. So we'll share all those specifics with you as well. So you can see quite a bit of flexibility. Now, there are some of you here, which I'm sure may prefer instead of futures or Forex, maybe you want to see, hey, is there a way to actively trade intraday in stocks? And our favorite pick there, quite simply, is going to be the NASDAQ 100 exchange traded fund or the QQQ. There's millions of shares traded per day. It's highly liquid, but we do things a little bit different. when we share the trade plans with you, we like to use what's called a range bar or a Renko bar. So rather than using like a 1 minute or a 5 minute chart, which you can, we actually prefer to look at price action type of bars, and we'll train you on exactly what those are. But just kind of take note of that. If you're looking for something in stock that's going to behave very similar, this definitely would be our top picks. Now, if you're looking for income, but you don't have the time for day trading, totally understandable. Some of you here have some time for it, some of you do not. So my favorite swing trading markets to recommend to all of you, if you're going to be trading Forex and you want to swing trade, very reliable market is the GBP JPY, which is the British pound Japanese yen. So consistent. We've had literally very close to a 90% win rate over the years on that market. So definitely a great one to consider. And there are some alternatives there that we'll share, including the US yen, which is almost as successful, very, very few losing trades, lots of consistency. And if you prefer stock trading rather than Forex, our favorites over the years have been Apple, the mid-cap ETF, which symbol is IWM, or the S&P 500, which you probably all know, and that's the SPY. Very straightforward and simple trade plans. These are the ones that are going to be the most consistent for income, but not having to worry about day trading. So with just a few of those markets, you are ready with everything you need to create a consistent income. You now know literally more than 98% of everybody else out there. However, you are missing one key element. You need to know exactly where to enter your income trade, where to set your profit target, and where to exit. And that's where the counterpunch trader system comes into play. So I'm going to have Troy right now, I'm going to hand it off to him, and he's going to take you through a chart demonstration, how we get these exact entries, targets, and stops, and how you'll be able to trade all of these markets plus more that we just shared for an active trading income. So Troy, take it away.
Okay, great. Thank you. For my first example, I want to show you why we think that the Russell E-mini is one of the best day trading markets for income. And I'm going to look at today's session. This just happened. See these 3 dots here? These 3 dots will mark exhaustion points on the chart. When you see these dots down below, it means that the sellers have become exhausted and the buyers might be taking over. In order to determine that, we look for bars to close above this dotted line. This is a very powerful momentum line. It marks the balance point between buyers and sellers. So when the sellers get tired and the price moves up above this momentum line, we could start looking for long trades. And vice versa on shorts. Up here the buyers get tired. Notice that when the price closes below our momentum line, we get a nice move to the downside. We're also going to team up a few other important things. The histogram on the bottom is showing us what the fast trend is doing on a higher time frame chart. So if we could think of a time frame that's 5 times slower than this chart, higher time frame, but the fast trend, then we can line our trading up with what's happening on the bigger time frame chart, and that's going to help put the odds more in our favor. So in today's session, which starts right at 9:30, we get a setup to go long. This is right at the start of the session. We know we're going long because this little plus sign is our entry and it's above our dotted line. When it's below the dotted line, we'd be looking for a short. Up above, our target. We have more targets. This is the first target. And then our stop is down here. And by merely clicking on the bar, we see the entire trade. Our entry, our targets, and our stop. Now our first objective is to get to our first target. When we get to our first target, which we call our money management level, we're going to move our stop from down here up to here, and we're even going to lock in a tick of profit to cover our costs. So our first objective is to get to a risk-free position. Ultimately, we want to take profit at target 2, but we could trade with multiple positions as we grow our account. We can take profit at target 1, we could take profit at target 3, and we could even trail our momentum line. So today in the trade room, we did this trade right here. We got long at 1387.1. Okay, so the trade triggers in and it quickly moves higher. Right here it goes to target 1, and you can see that the stop moves up and not only locks in some profit, but you're going to see that it starts trailing our momentum line. And it quickly runs up to target 2. If you're trading a single position, you're done. And you make 21 ticks. That's $105 per contract. But if you're trading to target 3, that one makes 29 ticks. That's $145 a contract. And if you're trailing, well, one of the reasons we love the Russell is because it moves so well. Notice that trailer keeps following it up, keeps going. This is a great trade. Still going, finally stops out all the way up here. That's over 7 points with the trailer. So if you're trading 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 positions, you can see how effective this can be. And notice how it took advantage of the sellers being exhausted, getting on top of the momentum when it got above our momentum line, letting the price action work us into a trade, working around those key levels, getting to a risk-free position where we could take the risk totally off the trade but still stay in the trade for a much larger move. Remember our power of quitting rule. This allowed us to quit after just 1 trade. If we were just trading to target 2, for example, we would have achieved that objective in just 2 minutes. Another one of our favorite markets that Mark shared with you are DAX futures, and this is great for European traders or those that just want to trade at night. Maybe you're a night owl, you don't like getting up early. You can trade the European session with DAX futures. And I'm going to introduce to you another concept. It's another indicator that we use called our trend indicator. With this particular trade plan, we use it as a filter. When the line is blue, we only take long trades. When the line is red, we only take short trades. We start at 9 o'clock Eurex time, so German time. Okay, that's what, 2 or 3 in the morning, New York time. Maybe it's 11 or 12 at night on the West Coast. Some people love to trade at night. So the first trade of the day comes here. This is at 11 minutes after our start time, and you can see that the line is turned red. The setup actually happens a little bit beforehand, but because the line is blue, we have to wait. And then the strategy is smart enough to know that once the line turns red, the trade becomes valid. Okay? And so, and the entry even adjusted a little bit down. Okay, this is all taught in training. There's a reason why it did this. But the important thing for you is to see that the entry is below our momentum line. That means we go short. The buyers are exhausted. Our fast trend on the higher time frame is down. And our trend indicator on this particular chart has turned red. So we can get in sync with this trade even though it's set up a few bars earlier. So the getting in sync and some of the art aspects to trading that we explained to you are actually built into the calculator itself, into our indicators and into our rules. So notice how as it's coming down, it doesn't quite get to target 1. It almost does, and then it comes up, and there's what looks to be a long trade. But notice that the setup is gray. That's because, remember what I said, we can't go long as our trend line is red. And so this keeps us short. And that's good because this is just a little bit of a reaction before it continues down. So we don't want to get long here. That's what we love about using trend mode with some of these trade plans. Notice that it does push through target 1. The stop does move down and take the risk off the trade, starts trailing, hits target 2, hits target 3. Look how perfect that target is. And then it continues to trail even further, just like the Russell. And it finally stops out down here. Look how much below our target the trail takes us. This is a huge trade. Just going to target 2 alone was 55 ticks at €12.50 a tick. 25 euros a point. There's 2 ticks to a point. Target 3 was 76 ticks. Imagine that. And the trailer went quite a bit further. It's a huge winner. And again, it's the very first trade, power of quitting. Notice we made money going long with the Russell. We made money going short with the DAX. Whether we're going long or short, doesn't matter. There's a lot of great futures markets that we can trade as well. The Dow E-mini, heating oil, the NASDAQ, gold, crude oil. Lots of great markets to trade. They work exactly the same way as what I've just shown you. Let's take a look at some Forex. Here's a look at a pound US chart. It's a 15-minute chart. You could trade this with a 5-minute chart. You could trade it with tick charts, range bars, Renko. The 15-minute chart is very clean. This triggered in about 15 minutes after our start time. You could see it's working its way down. Just hit its money management level, that little tiny dot right there, which means that it's now in a risk-free position. So when this bar closes, the stop is going to move down and take the risk off the trade. So this is a trade that's currently in progress. And for a completely different look and feel, I wanted to show you this Euro-Yen chart. This is a 377 tick chart, and it incorporates one of our arts to trading, getting in sync. Remember I said we started at 8:30? Well, this setup came at 6:25, and then it just kind of went flat, 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 flat. Right around here, it's 8:30, and we're able to grab the entry as the price comes up, and you can take the trade right here. This is after our start time, and right afterwards it zooms on up, hitting its money management level and getting all the way up to a perfect target 1. Target 1 was good for 40 pips. We've got our stop moving up, moving up, moving up, and then it stops out. That's all we need, you guys. We didn't get to all our targets. We can scale out 25% of our position at each one of our targets. Target 1, target 2. Remember, this little marker here is going to let us know when we start taking the risk off the trade. But look at that perfect target. We use our power of quitting. We got our winner. We're done for the session. Works the same way. This is using trend mode. Blue line means we only go long. Notice there aren't any short trades in here. Keeps the trading very simple. Takes away all the guesswork. And best of all, by clicking on our setup bar, the entire trade is here. It even gives us the information on what we could expect to make to each target. 40 pips, 54 pips, 69 pips. We're only risking 33 pips. And of course, we'll catch a big trailer from time to time. Look at the trade earlier. This is before our start time. This is what you would do during the Asian session. Well, look at target 3. Look how perfect that is. Works the exact same way. The counterpunch has an uncanny ability to project targets that are dynamically tuned to market conditions, and they're very accurate. Target 1, very accurate. Here was target 3, but right when it hit it is right when the market went the other way. And the same with here. You're going to see that a lot with the counterpunch trader. Counterpunch works great on MT4 also. Check out today's Euro-US session. This is a 5-minute chart. We were able to get in sync in this bar right here. Triggers long. Notice it hit a perfect target 1, target 2, and a perfect target 3 before heading down and stopping out for another power of quitting one and done trade. That was 15 pips to target 3, and on MT4 it works the exact same way. It also works perfectly well on Ninja Trader. Here's a crude oil session, one of our favorite sessions of the week, where we trade the crude oil report. You can see the nice long trade coming up. There's your entry, your targets, your stop, trailing stop, then your short, coming down, hitting targets, continuing to trail. Works exactly the same way on Ninja Trader, and now it also works on Ninja Trader 8. It also works great on equities and on Thinkorswim. I just marked up this Thinkorswim chart using Apple. And you can see the entry here and the targets here. You could use these setups to buy call options. Works really well on Thinkorswim and with equities. Now, I haven't really talked about swing trading yet. And this counterpunch trader works excellent with swing trades. Some of our most profitable charts are swing trade charts, and in fact, I've been saving the best for last. This is a look at the most recent trade that just closed out on the pound yen. It's a 4-hour chart, but we only look at the trades that set up at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. It's very controlled, but it's also showing you for the first time our trade assist. This is the automation component of the counterpunch trader. And you could see that it got long here. And with this, we could do some great research. We could back test. This particular trade plan has been running for over 6 years, and it's winning about 89% of its trades. It's really remarkable. Here you can see a live trade that just closed out on the Japanese yen currency future. The trade assist taking this trade short. This plan we just developed in our most recent Counterpunch Trader Mastery Boot Camp. It's nice to see it performing as it's supposed to. Mark, I'm going to hand this back to you, but one last example. We haven't looked at day trading ETFs or stocks, and this is using the custom Renko charts that come with the new NinjaTrader and TradeStation platforms, and Counterpunch works great with them. You can see a short here on the IWF. This is a Russell 1000 growth ETF. You can easily buy a put on the weekly option, use the weekly options to day trade. Buy the put here right around the entry, sell it at the targets. You can see the long trade going the other way. Right here we've got the trade assist set to a one and done approach, and it knew to quit trading after that first winner. There are a lot of great tools at our disposal for achieving our goals as income traders. I hope you enjoyed this demo, everybody. Mark, back to you.
Troy, that was an excellent demonstration of the system. So let's talk about how you'll be able to learn the exact trading system, know the best markets to trade for income, never again take a trade without having the ideal entry price and profit target in advance, work directly with us every step of the way. Income trading to fit your lifestyle is now within reach. We call it get in, get out, get done. So introducing the Counterpunch Income Trader System. You'll be able to discover exactly how you should take every trade. You'll have step-by-step training and trade plans on every market. You'll know exactly to the tick how to get in and get out. You'll learn how to consistently trade for winners. You'll find out how, in which markets are the best for trading income. We've already shared quite a few of those with you here today. You'll be able to get started within an hour. It's very straightforward training and a system. You'll have opportunities every single day. So really clear cut with the Counterpunch Income Trader. So some of the opportunities available are here on the screen. You can see we've got quite a bit of availability of markets to trade in futures, in Forex, and in stock. And this is all about active trading. So no matter where you're located around the world, what time zone you're in, what account size you have, we absolutely have trade plans and solutions for all of you. Results are everything. And what I like to point you to more than anything on here are the percentage of weekly win rates and the daily win rates. Very, very high. When you start a session, you have very high odds that you are going to succeed on that day. Of course, the dollars are great and the number of points gained are great, but one of the best things and most important things psychologically for traders is just to have that consistency day in and day out. And you're definitely going to experience that virtually each day that you trade. Nothing can win every time. Nothing can be perfect every day or every week, but these are very, very high odds that are stacked in your favor. And the same goes with Forex. We have quite a few different plans here. Very high profit factors, very nice averages per trade, very nice dollars over time as we've taken these various snapshots across just to show you the kind of consistency that you can experience with the Counterpunch Income Trader. Okay, so here's what you get. This is truly an all-inclusive. You get the powerful custom-built income trader software. You get everything that you need that you've seen in the demonstration. You get instant access to step-by-step video training, so there's no delay. You'll be able to literally start today if you choose. There's fast start installation instructions. You'll have full compatibility whether you use MetaTrader, NinjaTrader, TradeStation, or Thinkorswim. And if you aren't currently on one of those platforms, it's very simple to get started. You can get started literally within 30 minutes on any of these. However, you can trade at any broker you want around the world. So please keep that in mind, that total flexibility. We just want you to chart on one of the most consistent platforms, and we're compatible across 4. And if you're not on one of these, no problem. We'll show you exactly how to get started right away. Okay, so membership in the Counterpunch Trader Elite Owners Club is very, very valuable. As you can see, we'll be with you every step of the way. This includes weekly live sessions where you'll look over our shoulders. You'll be able to see the trade set up in real time, and we do this twice per week. We rarely see this in our business because in our industry, because we actually are not afraid of the live markets. We embrace the live markets, and we're more than happy to train you in the live markets. It's going to be extremely valuable for you. You're going to get exact market trade plans, like we mentioned, advanced above and beyond training, and always any performance and trade plan updates as we move along. The live training and Q&A, like I mentioned, twice a week. Just think about this. You'll be able to log in a virtual live training room. You'll be able to work alongside Troy and the rest of my coaching team. Any trade that's happening, they'll set up, they'll talk about, they'll answer your questions immediately. You'll never have frustration about maybe you've had in the past not being able to get an important answer in the markets. And many of these sessions are recorded as well. So even if you cannot attend live, you'll still get all of the benefit. And like I said, I really want to stress, you'll be able to ask questions and get real answers in real time from the team, as well as from other traders just like yourself who have already mastered the counterpunch trader. Okay, so the success mastery, this is a huge bonus and benefit that all of you will be receiving as well, that I wanted to kind of take you through. So this is our advanced 2-day training course. We've never included it before, and it used to be sold optionally for $1,997. We're now including it. It includes brand new trade plans, advanced trade filters, which will increase your profit percentages. You'll know when to trail for the home run trade or when to exit for a quick strike profit. We have additional what we call situational trades that are based upon events and news. You'll have new advanced trading software that makes it easier to trade in real time. And all of it has been recorded over 2 days. So you can watch the recordings as your knowledge of the methodology grows over time. And so you can get to this anytime. Plus, we periodically hold it live. So we will invite you to attend the event live virtually next time that it is held, but you'll have immediate access to this, and it's very, very powerful. One of the great new bonuses as well that we're now providing is Trade Assist automation. Again, you used to have to buy this optionally. It is now going to be included, and it also used to come with a monthly additional fee. Again, you'll have full access to Trade Assist automation. You can start using it immediately. What used to take hours, you can get answers within minutes. You'll know what size to target, power of quitting, best start time, best end time, best days of the week. We share all of this with you already, but it's really great as you get to be more of an advanced trader. You'll be able to develop your own trade plans and customize your trade plans to fit you perfectly. Plus, you can actually use it to help you manage some parts of your trading. So there are also some aspects of automation as well. We're really excited about that. It's a huge additional bonus. You've got great support. We feel we have the best support in the business, whether it's by phone, by email, online, anything that we can do to get you started, supported, and up and running with the Counterpunch Trader, we will certainly do. And we've just got so many quotes over the years, thousands of them probably over time, from people really appreciative of the support. And one of the main reasons is our entire team actually trade live in the markets. We don't outsource this. They know the system, they know the training, and we do a lot of it live in the market. So you will be very well supported by starting with us. So this is the all-in solution to creating an active trading income. And I want to stress to you, it includes everything that you need. So the training, the software, all of the trade plans, the Owners Club membership, twice a week live training and Q&A. We do a once a month live Q&A where we just do a straightforward questions and answers. It's simple and straightforward to learn. There's no reason within an hour that you won't be up and running. You've got unlimited support, full support across 4 different major platforms, and you can use any broker worldwide. And for the first time ever, you get the Success Mastery Advanced program. You get the Success Mastery brand new trade plans. These are super powerful. You're going to love them. And you get Trade Assist automation plus all the training. So you know exactly how to use these brand new tools that you will now have access to that we're including for free. Now, normally we sell this full package for $3,997, and it is worth every penny. As you can see, it will return on investment for you many, many multiples over time. Today, however, you can get it all for free. Why? Well, it's a blatant bribe worth $3,997 back to you right now for considering our NETPICKS Inner Circle. So what if you could get the entire Counterpunch Trader system we just demonstrated for free? Introducing the NETPICKS Inner Circle. Are you ready? What if you could have access to over $26,655 of the highest performing active trading systems starting today? Actual cost, real value, and worth many multiples of this value over time. What if you also get the entire Counterpunch Income Trader system valued at $39.97 that we just presented for free right now? All that's required is you consider joining the inner circle. Interested? Wait until you see what's included. So introducing the NETPICKS inner circle. You'll have immediate access to our best active trading solutions. For day trading, of course, that's the Counterpunch Trader. For swing trading, you'll have, of course, the Counterpunch Trader and the Options Fast Track and the Dynamic Swing Trader for Forex. In options trading, like we mentioned, you'll have access to our Fast Track, the Options Academy, and the weekly Options Express. All of this is included for you immediately with no additional charge. You get unlimited access to all of our look over our shoulders owners clubs without having any additional recurring fees. So all of that is waived with your inner circle membership. You now also have access to our advanced training courses that used to be sold separately. So the Advanced Counterpunch Success Mastery and Trade Automation software used to be sold for nearly $2,000. It is now included. On the options side, our Options Academy, which includes our advanced option strategies and many more ways to profit with options, used to sell also for $19.97, almost $2,000. It is now included for no additional charge with the inner circle. One of the huge benefits that's really exciting is you're going to have upcoming releases exclusive to the inner circle. So we just released a brand new service called our Weekly Options Express. It is now included with the inner circle, and you do not have to pay the $1,500 plus the monthly. And we're getting ready to release our brand new Spotlight Power Trader, which is our brand new dynamic active trading system. You will have full access to that system without any additional charge or investment. And we have many more plans of new systems to come in the future inside of the inner circle. In addition, the inner circle has our monthly inner circle newsletter. This is our latest tips, advice, breakthroughs, and guidance that's going to propel your trading income forward. Each newsletter is guaranteed to open up a new trading opportunity for you. This is exclusive just to inner circle members. You'll have VIP access to the NETPICKS coaching support team, and you're probably starting to ask, gosh, how is all of this possible? Well, we do it by using a modest monthly membership that allows you to pay out of profits early in the month, and then everything else you make, you keep as you scale up over time. So here's exactly what we include with the NETPICKS Inner Circle. You're going to have, of course, the Counterpunch Trader, the Counterpunch Advanced Success Mastery, the Counterpunch Automation Software, and unlimited access to the Owners Club is all included, all inclusive, no additional charges. You'll also have access to our powerful Options Fast Track training system, our Options Academy, which is our advanced level options trading, and the Owners Club, no additional fees. All of that is included, and you'll have access to that any time in the future that you want to have access to our powerful options trading courses. In addition, you'll have new releases exclusive to the inner circle. You'll be able to immediately start trading with our Options Weekly Express, which are weekly options trades for income. You'll have access to the brand new Spotlight Power Trader, which is coming out very, very soon. You'll also be receiving our new Forex Daily Chart Swing Trader system, also being released in the near future. Our NETPICKS Portfolio Growth Trader. So now we're going to be adding a longer term portfolio growth strategy to the mix. Again, you'll have access to all of this just by being a member of the inner circle, and you won't have to pay the prices that normally we would charge for these as a standalone basis. You'll receive new upgrades, automation, and trade plans ongoing. So we'll constantly be releasing new products, systems, and improvements to ensure that you keep developing that consistent trading income. Plus, we've got exclusive inner circle benefits. Twice a month, we'll hold live Q&A sessions with the NETPICKS team. You'll be able to look over our shoulder. You get invited to those, plus you'll have access to the recordings. You'll have access to a private inner circle Facebook group that is already up and running. That's really been fantastic to ask questions for us to share with you. And you'll have access to the coaching team, plus all of the other inner circle members out there from around the world. You'll get the monthly inner circle private newsletter. You'll be invited to live in-person events that we have planned for the future. It's only going to be for inner circle members only. And any of the recurring Owners Club charges that we normally do have, we will waive all of those across all of our systems. So all of this is available to you for just a monthly investment of $397. And there are no contracts, no requirements. You can cancel that at any time. As soon as you go ahead and activate, you have access today to over $26,000 worth of systems, including full access to the Counterpunch Trader Income Trader, which is worth, as you know, $4,000 on its own. So let's repeat that. You'll have access to over $26,000 worth of trading systems, yours free, just for becoming a member. And that's all before all the additional new benefits of the Inner Circle membership. So let's talk about the membership dues. Like I said, it's just $397 a month. It's not prohibitively expensive. Think about this. How many successful trades do you need to pay for your monthly membership? One, two, once paid for, all the rest of your profits are yours to keep each and every month. And don't forget, you will now have access to a packed trading arsenal. Imagine trading the best day trading futures markets, bringing in consistent income. Then taking the best weekly option signals as they come over your smartphone text, easily done in just a few extra minutes weekly. All the while, you're learning how to take the best option strategies where you can literally earn five different ways on each and every trade. You can even be growing your long-term investment portfolio while you do all of the above and upgrading to the very best and newest NetPicks strategies as they're released, never worrying about upgrade costs again. We're always improving our strategy development. We always push the envelope. When we come out with a new strategy, we continue to seek out even stronger performance. With the Inner Circle membership, you never need to worry about that. You have access to both the existing and the brand new systems in development. So now do you see how quickly you'll get a return on your investment? How this membership will be paying you every single month? In fact, you could easily pay for your membership for several years over sooner than you think just by working alongside us on your trading. We truly want to make this an absolute no-brainer for everybody listening here today. So don't forget, we go way beyond the trading systems as if that wasn't enough. There's the private Inner Circle newsletter where we share in our experiences that month. And we'll jump on twice a month together in the live video conferences to review everything and answer all your questions. And don't forget your fellow Inner Circle members. You'll get inspiration, ideas, and momentum from them through our private Facebook group. For just $397, you can cancel anytime. You now have access to the entire suite of ready-to-go trading systems created by our team, plus exclusive access to what's next, which is going to impress all of you. You'll see here in this quick chart how quickly you can get a return on your investment. Even with a single contract, it only takes from 1 to 4 trades where you have now paid for your Inner Circle membership that month, and then everything else is yours to keep. And the exciting part is as your account grows and you start to trade more contracts, you can actually pay for your entire membership in a single trade, whether that's in futures, in options, in stocks, or even weekly options. It can get down to a single trade, pays for your entire monthly membership. I mean, how's that for a quick ROI? Now, this is only available for the first 200 charter members. We've already had 147 memberships as of the time I was recording this reserved, and we've invited over 10,000 people. So as you can see, we are going to get these filled up very quickly. So get on board with the NetPicks Inner Circle now. The Inner Circle means never again having to worry about picking the right system up front. You'll have access to every NetPicks system. The only exception is our high velocity wave trader, or we call it HVWT, which you can always add on later. Otherwise, you'll have every single system we've detailed. You'll have small group training and top level support. So you're ensured trading success today and into the future. And of course, the entire Counterpunch Trader suite that we demonstrated just a few minutes ago. And what makes this even more powerful? Now you never have to worry about knowing the exact right market, strategy, system before making a large investment. You know, that's a challenge for people. You never have to worry about that again. And best of all, you'll start seeing results with the NetPicks Inner Circle and by starting immediately, and it costs just $397 per month, pay out of profits, and have access to over $26,000 worth of systems and training, and you can do everything at your own pace. There's no rush. You always have access to them. They're waiting for you as you are ready. The Inner Circle truly grows with you. So how do you enroll? That's obviously the key question here. So enroll now. Remember, you get everything here plus the free enrollment we previously presented on the Counterpunch Trader. That alone is worth $4,000. You can go to the link you see here on the screen, netpicks.com/IC, CPT, which is Inner Circle Counterpunch Trader. That's what it's short for. But even easier, just click the button down below this video and you can enroll immediately and have access to everything we've described in the Inner Circle plus the full Counterpunch Trader system. All right, so enroll now. See the button down below. You'll go right to the registration page and we'll get you started. If you have any questions and you need to contact us, of course, anytime, you can send us an email, you can call us on the phone, you can chat with us online. We're more than happy to answer any and all of your questions, anything we haven't taken care of here today. But the first thing you absolutely want to go ahead and do is go down below, click the button, get yourself enrolled in the Inner Circle while there are still spots available. And we really look forward to welcoming you on board the Inner Circle and getting you started consistently trading for income right here, right now. So thank you so much for listening to this presentation, and we look forward to having you inside NETPICKS Inner Circle.